Hello, I'm Karen Elgersma on the Galloping Goose, getting ready for this year's Theatre Scams Scampede. And you're watching Go on ShawTV. On today's show, Kevin Chirac finds a hidden gem of a sport in Souk, and Daphne Good heads to Scotts Falls to find out how the Lake Cowichan First Nation are saving the salmon. All that and much more on Go. Hello, thank you so much for joining us on Go. We're here on the Galloping Goose, and on July 11th and 12th, this will be transformed into a living theater. I love it. This year it is called Scampede. That's right, Calgary has the Stampede, we have the Scampede. This is, first of all, one of the most innovative theater ideas, especially for the West Coast. I love it every year. I still think, wowzers, this is a great idea. But give the viewers the 411 on what this type of theater is.
Yeah, sure. It's a multidisciplinary festival, so we see theater, but we also see opera, dance, comedy, spoken word, improv, and it's a series of short shows, and the audience meets at a park, and they get sent out in groups to travel from show to show, and they see up to 12 new works.
And how do they get from show to show?
Well, it's up to them. But in the past, the event's been called Bike Ride, but it's a little more than a bike ride now. People can travel by foot, by electric mobility scooter, by rollerblades, by skateboard, by pogo stick. It's really up to the audience, and we're trying to help them see the shows in whatever fashion they want. On Friday night, July 10th, there is the Friday Night Feast, where you can see all 12 shows and have a long table dinner. Or if you want to come on Saturday or Sunday, the day starts at 11 and last tours depart at 6. So make sure you leave yourself a good few hours to come and catch all 12 shows.
It is always entertaining, but there's just something so special about performances being set in this natural setting and being able to get to them by bike, by foot. There's just something about it. The whole night is kind of magical, isn't it?
It's very magical. And the artists now, after 7 years, we have companies that return and perform again, and they're really figuring out how to connect with their environment and how to make the scene or the little play fit in that particular spot.
So cool. I love it when people come up with innovative ideas.
And the vessels smash aground.
Scampeding it today on the Galloping Goose, because on July 10th, 11th, and 12th, the Galloping Goose is hosting performers that you can come on foot, on bike, on scooter, on rollerblades to enjoy. And I'm standing next to a couple of performers right now. Who are you guys? What's your name?
My name is Shane Grek.
My name is Johnny McRae.
And you are?
We are two dope boys in a Cadillac.
Best name ever. Tell me a little bit about what people will be experiencing when they come by and see you.
A lot of words. That's kind of our shtick. So there'll be a lot of words. We're doing a show called The Maimyard of the Pacific, which takes a look at shipwrecks along this coastline and bike accidents along the Galloping Goose Trail, and kind of intermingles it all together.
There's many a grave down beneath the waves, from barks driven onto the rocks. Ships come to grief upon hidden reefs, stranded and smashed and then lost. So the cycle goes as the cyclist knows that suddenly fate twists horrific, as fortune's wheels have ground bone and steel in the Maimyards of the Pacific.
It's a wonderful opportunity to create new work, and I mean, this has got to be one of the most awesome opportunities to, like, for a performance venue, you know, just to be able to come out here and perform for anybody who comes by. Get
your tickets, Scampede Theater Scams, 7th annual theater performance on the Goose. Now, we have had such dry conditions this year. It's affected so many things, including our salmon run. And the Lake Cowichan First Nation have put very special efforts into ensuring that the salmon run is going to happen this year. Daphne, good with that story. The Galloping Goose will be transformed into a living performance stage on July 11th and 12th. Of course, there's a big kickoff night on the 10th. It's the coolest idea. You just bike, walk, pedal, rollerblade the Galloping Goose, and you stop and enjoy these incredible performances. What a great little thing you guys are doing. I love this. First of all, who are you and what do you guys do?
We're Scrumpy Theatre from Victoria, and this is just one show in a full season, summer season that we have. So we're really happy that we could do Stampede this year, and our show is called Rope Seer, The Legend of Knockin' Hill, and it's actually based on a local Lackwungan legend. And we're inspired by a writer that we've worked with before, a local writer named Stanley K. Freiberg. And just to say, we're also doing this show, Holes in the Sky, at James Bay New Horizons. It's for young readers on the 14th and 16th of July from 2 to 4 p.m. and it's free. In the stars we did live with our true loves, but still we long for our families on Knockin' Hill. We'd find our way home again to Knockin' Hill.
What are you hoping people will get out of your show in particular that they're going to experience?
Oh, well, it's a piece of whimsy because it's a piece of legend, right? So we don't want to tell the legend itself per se. We're taking something that's inspired by a legend. And so it's sort of a sense of history of this land that we don't really know because that history is sort of erased. And so we get to bring out this almost disappeared story and tell it in a sort of whimsical way.
If you go online to Theatre Scam's website, you can find out all the details. This is one of those unique experiences. Only happens here on the island. Get your tickets and be part of it. We have to take a very short break, but please stay with us when we come back. Dan Kahn is going to be talking to all of you, and we're going to head up to Mill Bay, where James Green is going to give you a little spotlight on a really cool thing happening there. We have to take a very short break, but stay with us when we come back. The Virgin Gardener giving us all sorts of fun gardening tips. And we're going to be heading over the trestle to the boardwalk to introduce you to a very innovative way to experience theater. We here at Go are so excited about Theatre Scam, Scampede this year. It's this cool thing where you walk around, bike around, rollerblade, however you want to do it. I think I might bring a scooter. And you stop and pause and enjoy some incredible live performances. And I'm telling you, you never know what you're going to get because one of the performances is so cool. Tell me a little bit about the vision behind what they're going to experience under the boardwalk.
So we have created a performance in which the audience is going to view the action through periscopes. So this is a periscope here that Andrew and his team at Studio Robazzo built, and there's going to be 12 of them on both sides of the boardwalk, and the audience will, watch the show through the periscopes.
Is it fun to be able to do what you do, sort of the technical work with actors and create something live like this? Has it been fun doing this?
Oh, absolutely. You're given a series of criteria, which is that you have to make it so an audience has a way to engage with the performance, and so you're limited by that. You have to create something that people will interact with, that will enhance the performance. So in this case, it was perfect because you have a series of odd components that you can get at the hardware store. You bring them together to offer the ability to see something you would never get to see. You never see what's underneath of you.
I know, right? I love it. It's going to be amazing. Get your tickets. Not only will you experience this beautiful setting, but one-of-a-kind live performances. I mean, this alone, oh my word. You'll get ideas, creativity, and you will just feel like this is what summer is all about on Vancouver Island. We'll see you next time on Go.
Women's clothing provided by Tulip Noir, casual designer fashions. Men's wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.